Thanks for tuning in to the Mr. Show. I'm redpillrixter. Follow me on Instagram at King Turbo Canada. I wanted to say shout out to my crew. I haven't seen y'all in a while, and it's good to be back. It's been, kind of a crazy summer for me so far, but it's been progressive and it's been good. So here we are, YouTube, right here, the Red Pill Rixter Show with I, Mr. himself, right? So let's get right into the show because I don't want to delay anymore. See, so this one's going to be Rum Wars, and we have a few other shows coming up, right? Yeah, it's funny. I want to say Free Vibes Cartel. Yo, let's get it on with the show one time. Rum Wars and other things. Rum Wars and some other stuff. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's try punching first. Come on. Rum Wars. This is called Rum Wars. This is Trinidad versus Jamaica. Oh, boy.
The Caribbean edition today.
Punching from Trinidad. Let's go.
Love when some women be like,
all right, so that's coming up, right? The punch-in from Trinidad versus the legendary Ray and Nephew, right? So we also have a clip that's coming up. Shout out to St. Lucia for the first female to win an Olympic gold. So like I said, this summer, it's been really good. I've been enjoying myself. Free Cartel. All right, so let's get going. This one's called, Pick Me. Why would you think that it's a bad thing to be a pick me? You were chosen just like how you were chosen at work, right? Let's go. Pick Me Wars. Let's go.
love when some women be like, you're a pick me. You're giving pick me vibes. Y'all forget that men.
The man said, hold. Did you see the parrot? Let's go.
You're a pick me. You're giving pick me vibes. Y'all forget that men have options too.
Right.
I mean, there are less of them and more of us.
Right.
And being called a pick me isn't an insult, because at the end of the day, they do have the option to choose whoever they want as a partner.
Right.
I can guarantee you he's not going to choose a toxic woman, someone who is confrontational.
No.
She nags.
No.
She's not nurturing. She's not feminine. He is going to pick someone else. So why is being picked by a man so bad? You get picked by your boss. You get picked when you go fill out an application.
Right.
You get picked when you go apply for a loan.
Right. Right? She's dropping some science right there.
You get picked when you go to college. So at the end of the day, if you are a toxic woman, no man who is in his right state of mind would even consider picking you in the first place.
Invest in a pet. So Mr. Show, let's keep going.
And you'll never know.
Okay, now check this one out. The great who? Charleston who?
Women are more sneaky. Women are more conniving than men, because men are creatures of habit, so we can't really be sneaky. It's too easy to detect what a man...
You see that? 10% of married Canadians, remember, my show is from Canada, admit to cheating. So imagine, that's who admits to the cheating, right? Charleston wife. It's not even funny, yo. Charleston, talk again, boy.
Women are more conniving than men, because men are creatures of habit, so we can't really be sneaky. It's too easy to detect what a man does, because he's a creature in his pattern of behavior. Women are more snake-like. They play like they ain't whole, but they are whole. They play like they don't want to be whole, but they got a whole nature.
Wow.
Most women try to suppress the whole nature and sneak into it. The man can't suppress his nature.
No.
That's why when some fine walk by, as hard as he try not to look, he can't suppress it.
It's true. What is a provider, right? Because women have this, I guess it's like a one way they see what a provider is here in 2024. It's crazy. There's so many factors to being a provider, and this guy's going to break down something right now. What is a provider?
Provision is infrastructure. If a man has the ability, the mind, the mental sharpness, and the fortitude to come into your life and provide real infrastructure, then he is a provider. There are seasons in a person's life where they 50 might not look like half the bills, but if he shows up in other ways to supplement and make it make sense,
right.
You gotta understand that. And I'm sorry, ladies, I'm not sending this as a shot to discourage you, sending it as a shot to wake up. If the only thing you know of provision is a paycheck, then you know nothing of it.
Do you understand that? If the only thing you know of provision is a paycheck, I don't gotta say it. Rewind that.
If a man has the ability, the mind, the mental sharpness, and the fortitude to come into your life and provide real infrastructure, then he is a provider. There are seasons in a person's life where they 50 might not look like half the bills, but if he shows up in other ways to supplement and make it make sense, you gotta understand that. And I'm sorry, ladies, I'm not sending this as a shot to discourage you, sending it as a shot to wake up. If the only thing you know of provision is a paycheck, then you know nothing of it. If that's what you think a man being a provider,
look at the crowd.
Provider is, you have no clue what a real provider is supposed to do. That's why so many kept women are lonely.
Olympic.
That's why so many kept women are lonely, because your definition of a provider could be a little bit off. All right, so now right here we're getting into it. Like, imagine this now. This trans situation is getting a little bit out of hand. This is, call it what it is. I mean, now how do you feel about the idea of letting a grown man say that he's a woman and then enter the female bathroom with your daughter? You know what I would do? Sound a big ting on it, bro. That would upset me, not true? Wouldn't it upset you? So we're going to check it out. What's happening is the end of female sports if this kind of stuff keeps on happening. So let's get right into it. It's the Mr. Show. I got this content from whoever, but whoever's content it is, big up yourself. Right? Trans women entering into sports, and let's see what happens. Let's go.
Boxer pretending to be a woman pummels opponent in 46 seconds.
So that's a boxer. I think I cut it off a little bit, but the boxer. Okay, go.
Dude, that's why so many kept women are lonely.
Olympic boxer pretending to be a woman pummels opponent in 46 seconds.
Wow.
And makes her cry.
Wow.
Yes, it actually did happen, guys. The woman was on her knees crying. However, she saved her own life, man, because she was going to get destroyed.
Right.
Sean Engel puts, the Italian Angela Carini is crying her eyes out in the ring. She decides not to continue after being hit hard twice by the Algerian Imane Khalif. Fight lasted 46 seconds.
Wow.
First punch knocked her chin strap off.
Wow.
And she was holding her nose. I don't know if we actually see that whole thing here.
But like, you have to understand, I think that's the transition person right there. I think that's it. That's her, him, whatever, right there. And then there is the born biological female who I think is the Italian opponent. And she stopped that fight, man. She realized that hit her. Knocked her into yesterday, or she had to like get out of the fight and save her own life.
Angela Carini is crying her eyes out in the ring. She decides not to continue after being hit hard twice by the Algerian Imane Khalif. Fight lasted 46 seconds. First punch knocked her chin strap off.
Wow, right off.
And she was holding her nose.
One time.
I don't know if we actually see that whole thing here, but let's go ahead and play it.
All right.
So right here is Khalif. That's Carini. Right there. Bam. Ooh. Look at that. Ooh. Look at that right there, guys. I mean, that was a vicious punch to the face.
So just to get context, the one in the red is the transition, and the one in the blue is from Italy, and she's a born biological female, and that's just like, whoa, just go.
Look at that right there, guys. I mean, that was a vicious punch to the face.
Oosh.
Boom.
Gone. Sports.
Right there. Knocks her back.
Wow.
In the women's welterweight bout there between Angela Carini and Imane Khalif.
That's another angle, I believe, right there.
Yeah, here it is.
And look at this dude, man.
It's a dude.
He has a vicious, evil look in his face, like, right. I'm going to destroy you.
Talking to a male friend of mine.
All right, so. People, I suggest you go to your local in Canada. It's your local MP, your Minister of Parliament, and figure out how to fight this. It's going to end female sports, bro. And you're going to have men going into washrooms with little girls. Absolutely unacceptable. All right, let's get right back on it. She was talking to her friend the other day, and what happened there? Let's go.
I'm going to destroy you.
Talking to a male friend of mine the other day, and he told me that women don't apologize and women can't be held accountable. I began to really think deeply about this idea, and one of the things that came across my mind is in the last 9 months or so of me being in my private practice, I have myself experienced many women, whether they came in as a couple or they came by themselves, they very abruptly discontinued their therapy.
All right, so hold on. People, why? In the comment section, why do you think that women abruptly discontinue the therapy? I could tell you exactly. She didn't even have to finish, but I'm sure enough men know exactly why. When a woman is told, let's go.
I started to reflect and really think, what was going on here? And I noticed that after I had to confront them about something. I had to bring to their attention something they were doing that wasn't contributing to the health of the relationship. They became very defensive and very harsh, and they stopped coming.
Therapy doesn't work. For the majority of men out there, therapy is the end of the relationship.
That's true. By the time it gets to therapy, bro, women are different. Women have checked out already. They probably are talking to some next brethren, some other dude. While the time that men are thinking that they can save the relationship, she's already checked out, bro. So therapy usually doesn't work for the most part. So this one coming up now, if you can see, it's a track meet, the Olympics, and shout out to everybody from St. Lucia on this one. The Caribbean explodes. Meanwhile, in St. Lucia,
Richardson's got some work to do, but it's going to be St. Lucia's. Julian Alfred wins the first ever Olympic medal for her nation.
first ever.
Yes, people, the day has come. Trinidad versus Jamaica. Jamaica versus Trinidad. Oh, you keep saying, try Rare Nephews, it's stronger, this and that. Well, it's 63%. This is 75%.
Okay.
So we're going to try it out. I've got high hopes. I like the branding on this. It looks a bit nicer than the Trini Puncheon. I'm not going to... Stop the cap. Stop the cap.
Okay, no. I like it. I like the Rare Nephew branding a little bit better. But check it out, man. What accent does he have? People, get me in the comments. What accent is it? Irish? Is it British? Is that such a thing as British, English, British? But yeah, I like it. Rum Wars, totally accepted by me. The Rum Wars, let's go.
5%. So we're going to try it out. I've got high hopes. I like the branding on this. It looks a bit nicer than the Trini Puncheon, I'm not going to lie. But let's try it. I'm going to try the Puncheon first. Okay. So let's go. Let's try the Puncheon first.
Jamaica. Come on. Let's go, Jamaica.
Rum
Let's
Wars.
go,
This
Trinidad.
is called Rum Wars. This is Trinidad versus Jamaica.
Let's go, Trinidad. Let's go, Jamaica, Trinidad. Let's go. Trini time. What's he know about that boy? What you say?
Puncheon from Trinidad. Let's go.
All right, Puncheon. Oh, he's drinking it like water.
Not that bad.
Okay. Yo, this man has a real rum head. Look at his eyes.
He needs some milk.
No, he got Puncheon. All right, let's keep going.
Right. Okay, that's done. Okay, I'll give that on a smoothness level, considering it's 75%, an 8.5. All right.
Okay.
Let's go to now the Jamaica famous Rare Nephew.
All right, so first of all, I got to try Puncheon. I've never tried it, and I'm not, the channel's not sponsored by any of these guys, but let's go.
Ray and him nephews. Let's see if the family make a nice rum. Let me... Still settling in.
Sounds like the Puncheon is still punching.
He needs some milk.
No, he's got Ray and Nephew up next. Let's go.
Oh, God, that smells like bush rum. Even though I don't know what that smells like, but... bush
What's bush rum?
rum. That's bush rum.
Okay.
I feel like I have to be careful on this one.
You notice he took a little bit more of the other one and a little bit less of this one. All right, let's go.
This one real smells different.
Mm-hmm.
This one's smelling different. I don't know.
Okay. Drink it, boy. Drink. Drink it, brother. Drink up.
Ray!
Drink.
What are you doing to your nephews?
Hey, stop that. Drink. Drink, bro. You wretch, yo. You wretch, yo. Yo. Yeah.
Nah, man.
Yeah.
Ray?
Yeah.
I don't know what you're doing. That tastes like Tanti's bush rum or something.
Yeah.
What's going on?
What are you talking
But
about?
this is the famous Ray and Nah, man.
Yes, it's the famous Ray and nephew. Yes, it is the famous Ray and nephew.
Punching is 75%. This is 63. How many is that? Like 13% stronger. This is 13% stronger.
But which one's stronger to you, bro?
But this is tasting 100% stronger.
You wretch, yo.
But this is the stronger one. I'm gonna have to say.
All right.
Trinidad, you have won. I'm not being biased here.
What? What?
Trinidad punching, you can't beat.
You hear that, Trinidad? Shout out to the Trinidad people. Shout out to St. Lucia. It's a Caribbean week here. Jamaica, I'm born Jamaican, and we didn't win. What the? Oh, come on now. That's not funny.
Can't beat. It's smoother.
Okay. It's smoother. Move for yourself. Move for yourself. Good. Thanks for tuning in to the Mr. Show. I, redpillrixter. Doing it again. Log in and go to my next show.